Tonight, live on the talk show with R.J. Sheedy, filmmaker Michael Legg, comedian Richard Bennett, and Antonio from We Are Astronauts. Now, from the top of Milford TV, we have R.J. Sheedy!
Candy, guys. Welcome to the talk show. I'm your host, TV's RJ Sheedy. This is awesome, guys. State's coming. This is fantastic. This is pretty awesome. Yesterday was Milford TV's birthday. Yep, they're 1 year old today. Seriously, guys, we can feel the excitement. All four of our viewers are very excited about this birthday. Seriously. Very, very pleased. So, guys, the casino. The casino is a big issue in town nowadays. Seriously. The big thing to sway people to one side or the other is the lawn signs. Have you guys seen the lawn signs? Yeah. Oh my God, they're so convincing. Every time I see one, my opinion on the matter automatically changes. Seriously, I don't get it. Seriously, I was driving to the studio today, and I was literally shouting in my car, I hate casinos, I love casinos. I hate casinos, I love casinos. Ugh, casinos. So crazy, I'm not really quite sure why people are so concerned about the mob coming back to town. I don't get it. I mean, come on, guys, seriously. Don't we know who built Milford? Italians! Come on! Yeah. I mean, have you guys ever checked out the bottom of the quarries? A lot of Milford problems get solved in those quarries. Yeah. Unfortunately, Tuesday.
Oh boy, Tuesday.
We gotta go back to prison Tuesday, guys. I mean, Milford High School, I'm sorry. Jeez. But seriously, have you guys seen the place? At least in prison, you can probably get a quality education. And the food's better, so let's face it, Sorry, Miss Tyler, if you're watching, I'm sorry. What do you think, Tyler? Food better in prison?
Well, if you ever watched the Scared Straight episode with, what's-his-face from Milford.
Oh, the kid from Milford!
Yeah, he quite enjoyed the food.
Yeah, he was eating that stuff up. I couldn't believe it. I guess prison food's not that bad.
No, it's not.
Listen, guys, I'm really surprised. My grandfather made it out today. Can you see that? Grampy came today. Yeah. Just so you guys know, it's way past his bedtime, okay? So you see him dozing off. Just poke him with a stick to wake him up, okay? Just do that, okay? Let's get on with the show, guys. How was that, Tyler? Was that okay?
Yeah, it was great. That was a great little bit. I read that before the show. First time you ever got me to laugh.
Oh, geez, thanks. I had a little bit of help with those jokes. We got a really great show tonight, guys. Legendary filmmaker and producer Michael Legg is here to talk about his new movie, Monochromia. I saw it the other night. It's really, really good. It made me laugh.
I don't think he was going for that.
No, it's a funny movie. Seriously, it's a comedy.
It's a comedy?
It's supposed to be a comedy, yeah.
Oh, okay. It's one of the...
No, but seriously,
just how Sharknado was supposed to be a serious movie.
Just like Sharknado. That wasn't serious at all, trust me. And then we got comedian Rick Beretta. He's really, really funny. Come on, Rick Beretta. Yeah. We got a problem, guys. Look at that. Look at that. It's empty over there. Let's get a camera on that. No band. Something happened, and we're lucky enough to get Antonio from We Were Astronauts here to talk to us. They were supposed to perform, but we got them here to talk to us. So that's awesome with them. Congrats. Clap.
It's bad PR if you tell your audience to clap. We have a guy holding up a sign there for a reason.
He's slacking. Get the candy back. We'll get them to clap. Okay, now we're going to do, there we go. Now we're going to do this bit. Me and Tyler have been doing this forever. It's tweets and emails. You guys know this, right? Yes. Tweets and emails. Okay. Here's the thing. We're live. we want to shake it up a little bit, okay? So every time Tyler says something stupid, I'm going to squeeze this rubber chicken in his face. And every time I say something stupid, Tyler's got to look at me and go like this. Exactly
Well,
like
then
that.
I'm going to get that rubber chicken waved in my face quite a bit.
All right, so let's start this off. Sorry, want to read one?
Yeah, I don't want to start with my best foot forward, so I'm going to go to,
What we got?
I got,
Quit shuffling.
What do you think of Ben Affleck as the new Batman? Well, I think it's just a cover-up to get some hostages out of Iran. I mean,
Hostages out of Iran?
didn't you see Argo? Oh wait, that's historical. You'd be bored by it.
Keep talking. I dare you.
Okay. I mean, in the movie Argo, he sets up a fake. Ben Affleck's character sets up a fake movie so that he can go into Iran and rescue the hostages out of the Canadian embassy.
We done with that?
Yeah.
All right. My question. We got a question here. Can the band play anything new and modern? Oh my God. I guess someone didn't get the memo.
Yeah. Somebody must have not have gotten the memo.
Yeah. Don't look at me. Next question, Tyler.
Why does RJ only invite his family to his shows? I mean, he constantly complains how they give him negative feedback.
Whoa!
I mean,
Wow!
why doesn't he invite his friends? Doesn't he want his other friends' opinions other than mine and Mike's?
I think yours and Mike's are very good opinions.
Yeah, well, I have
They
the
were
same.
laughing at that monologue. They enjoyed it.
Granted, but I often have the same opinions as your family. Things can be improved.
What else can be improved, Tyler?
What else can be improved? I don't know. We were running around into the last second with chickens like your head off. We don't have it on video, but there will be a behind-the-scenes video made. We did not get this on video, but when the band first had canceled, RJ was screaming like a maniac. He was threatening to stop the show. I would have had to host. It would have been a terrible hour. So I'm glad.
Would that be any better than this?
Well, I don't know. I'm not as good as a host as you.
Oh. Oh. All right.
Oh, these are all my stupid ones now. Excellent.
Oh, okay. This is gonna come in handy. How do you guys find your guests? Do you find them from the streets or what? We go to the streets and we get the big bowl of candy. And we lure the guests in with candy saying, "Who wants candy? Who wants candy?"
I'm pretty sure people with white vans say that too.
Very true. Very true.
I'm pretty sure in the same tone too.
Well, are they on their knees begging for guests to come to the show?
I don't book the guests, but I can imagine with most of them, you're on your knees begging for them to come on.
Pretty much. Shut up. I know where you're going with that, mister.
I'm not going anywhere with that. I was
Sure.
just saying you're just begging. You're very desperate for quality entertainment.
Do you think we have quality entertainment tonight with our guest lineup?
I mean, you have me on it. This is very quality.
All right, Tyler, what else we got going on?
Well, all of the rest are just references from TV shows and movies that I watch.
Oh, so we're gonna have to use a chicken. Start-
Every time.
Yeah, start talking. Yeah, start talking. I want
Anybody who watches Full Metal Alchemist out there, hey, I know this kid named Alphon. He has this big suit of armor. How much do you think it cost his brother? I think it cost him an arm and a leg. Because in the show, he has his arm and leg cut off to save his brother. Well, he transmutes it, but whatever.
What else you got?
Oh, I'll save this one for last because this is my favorite.
Okay, so next one.
Last time I asked RJ this question, he didn't get it completely right. Do you remember this question?
Nope.
I yelled at you for it?
Nope. Go for it.
No? If my little brother's watching this right now, this is for you. When there is trouble, whom do you call?
Ghostbusters.
No.
Yes!
No! This is a completely different one.
You called Ghostbusters.
No!
Dude.
It's not.
Yes!
When there's trouble, who do you call? No, that's not
Ghostbusters.
the Ghostbusters song.
What's the song then?
I can't remember it, but it's not that. When there's
Are you for
trouble,
real?
when there's trouble in the neighborhood, who do you call? Ghostbusters.
The police?
Well, when a guy is standing out on the sidewalk with a bowl of candy saying, "Who wants free candy?" I'm pretty sure you call the cops.
That's very true. That's true. That's true. All right, one more. What's
The
your
answer
best
to the
one?
last question was Teen Titans. Hi, Robert. You
Wow.
want to mess with the bull, you're going to get the
You
horns.
took my chicken.
Yeah. I hope to cook it and have it for dinner, too.
You monster.
You know, that thing was beeping at me all night. It was just out of sanity. This is a fan writing in.
Nice.
We have a fan writing in saying, I'm Commander Shepard, and this is my favorite live show on the Citadel. That was for you too, Robert.
That's very nice, man. That's very nice, man. I mean, out of all the guys you can watch on the Citadel, Jay Leno, anyone, you know, it's very nice that we can watch.
We're
that they
getting,
watch us.
we got a cut right
By
now.
the way, we forgot to do this. Shame on us. These suits, remember this, Tyler?
Yep.
These suits were given to us by varieties, okay? They gave us, they let us borrow these suits.
RJ, we can do this another time.
No, we're doing this right now.
Okay.
They're giving us suits because they're so nice, and I begged and I pleaded and begged on my knees. Okay, that's basically what happened. So, thank you, varieties. We gotta cut the break right now, but when we come back, legendary filmmaker Michael Ledgey's with us. Stay tuned. Welcome back to the show, everyone. They'll do anything for candy. My next guest is a legendary filmmaker in the business. He's done such movies as Demo Crazy, Dr. Drek, Evan Starr. His new movie, Monochrome, is available on CreateSpace. Everyone, this is Michael Ledgey. How are you? Come on over. Michael, how are you?
I'm all right, but I was looking for the emergency room.
Uh-oh.
I guess it goes through that curtain and...
In the wrong place. Is this true? You started out as a mailman?
Yes, I'm a retired postal worker.
Seriously?
So I don't know if I was warped going in or warped coming out, but I've been retired for 3 years.
Wow. Tell me something. What was the craziest thing that's ever happened to you on the job?
In the post office. Oh, brother. That was a daily basis.
Oh, geez.
I used to we used to work on holidays a lot, like Thanksgiving, and people would call on Thanksgiving and say, "Are you open?" And we were closed. And
You're kidding me.
And then I'd say, "No, we're closed." Then they'd say, "Then what are you doing there?" I'm answering the phone. You know, there's not much you can do about that sort of
Yeah.
thing. But,
So that's like the craziest thing that's ever happened. Come on, keep digging. There's worse.
the best one that I can think of is the person that came in and said, "Excuse me, can I have tomorrow's mail today?" Well, let me get my time machine going, and I'll get into the TARDIS, and we'll just go ahead to.
You know,
No, that was a weird question.
it sounds like something out of 60s retro, what's it called? Videos. Like, today's future of tomorrow. Today. I don't know.
Is that what they were looking for, or what?
I have no idea. I mean,
They wanted
some people
tomorrow's-
you don't want to question too much because they have a weird look in their eye. And,
Yeah.
It's right.
It's a threat. Okay. So now, what was your first film that you ever made?
Oh well, I was making movies when I was a kid. And,
Really?
But when I was a kid, it was the 1960s. So I'm talking about film, actual film, with sprocket holes, and you ran them through cameras, and you had them developed, and there was regular 8 and Super 8. Way before video.
Huh?
Yeah.
That sounds confusing.
Yeah. So it's stupid kid making movies, and well, he was a teenager, and I did that for quite a while. And you throw them together, you show them to family and friends and stuff, and then.
Yeah.
But the more I did it, the more interested I became in the actual process of it. And by the late 70s, I started taking some of the short films and says, okay, enough of the family and friends. Let me try sending these to some film festivals and see what happens.
What happened?
They got screened. They got awards.
You got awards.
Yeah.
Wow, how about that?
Different parts of the United States, Australia, Venezuela, Canada. I'm the most famous obscure person you've ever met.
That sounds about right. So what was the biggest movie that you ever had, that you ever produced?
The biggest one?
The biggest one that got the most awards, the most
Oh, brother.
acclaim.
Well, I suppose the most helpful thing was the very first film that I made was called Working Stiffs.
Working Stiffs.
And it was about zombie help, like temp help. But this was the old-fashioned kind of zombies, not the kind that eat people. The original kinds of zombies were just mindless slaves, which nowadays we call the middle class. But, but it was about a temp agency that actually makes people into zombies and sends them out to work, takes their paycheck because they don't need it, and it was the scam that they were pulling. But the reason that was an eventful film is because I used it to apply for a grant from the National Endowment for the Arts.
Really?
And I got 2 grants in a row that way. Because one of the judges out of Boston told me, he said, after seeing so many dark dramas and serious documentaries, he said, your film came on. He says, what a breath of relief it was to see something that was not a drama, not a documentary, so
wow.
I got the money. So
That's awesome. At least,
yeah.
It was very helpful.
Oh, yeah.
So what'd you do with the money?
I spent it on candy. No.
Ah!
Drove around the playgrounds. Hey, kid. No. No, you got enough of them in Milford probably already. But no, it went into the next movie. Because the biggest difference between then and now, the blessing and the curse of the digital age is that anyone can make a movie. That is a blessing and a curse because anyone can make a movie.
Uh-huh.
When I used to do it, I had to pay for it. Underground filmmakers had to pay. That's why they're called underground, because they're out of the mainstream. They're not making things that's going to please everybody. They're making films basically for themselves and hope enough people like them.
And your kind of comedy is like very obscure and very
esoteric.
Yeah. Yeah, that word.
Yeah. I am not mainstream. Anybody that have seen, I've been hit by critics online and stuff.
Seriously?
There's no indifference. They either hate my guts or they love it. There's no in between.
How mean are some of those critics?
They're pretty bad. They can
Seriously?
be really bad.
What was the worst one you got?
A lot of trolls are on the internet now,
Right.
Yes.
Yep.
And they'll bomb anything they feel like. But even some, the worst thing it ever said to me was that I should be out selling toilets. I'm still trying to figure that one out, because that doesn't really make a lot of sense.
You should be out selling
toilets, door to door. I don't know.
All right.
I don't remember any door-to-door toilet salesman in my life.
I never heard of them. Whatever.
No, but it's not because of toilet
It's
humor.
creative,
Yeah.
but none the least.
Yeah. It's just a problem of some people that if it doesn't have this huge budget and all these named stars and all that, then it's not worth watching. And
Really?
It's beneath contempt.
Really?
Yes, I'm afraid so. No mainstream reviewers will ever look at, not just me, there's lots of people that do what I do, the underground filmmakers, and they're just treated with disdain, basically, because
That's awful.
because they don't have money. And I
You
don't
know,
have money.
The awesome thing about you and all the other underground guys is that you guys are out doing whatever you want because you don't got to listen to studios.
That's
Which
right.
is really awesome. And some of the best stuff comes out from you guys because everyone else is told you can't do something like that because
Right.
it's just too obscure and too out there, which is really awesome.
Well, over the years, people always have asked me, why don't you go to Hollywood and, do this and that?
Right.
And I said, well, I could do that, and I could be part of the hamburger factory, and, and just do what I was told, because when someone else is paying for it, they want what they want. They don't
Sure.
want what you want.
Yeah,
And
that's
I would
kinda-
just be,
that's-
I would just be another hired person, a hired
Yeah, that's
hand.
one of the sour
And-
things about Hollywood, that you just can't
Yeah.
do what you want.
And nobody, they certainly wouldn't let me do what I want,
Oh
because they
my
look at
God,
it and
no.
say, oh, this is stupid. I don't want. Nobody's
Yeah.
going to watch this, you know.
Yeah, but yes, scary movies can get up to 5, like 5 scary movies. Like seriously,
Yeah.
after 1, it was enough. Seriously.
So anyway, yeah, that's basically the way it's been working for all these years. But the good thing, like I said, about the digital age is the internet being able to provide an outlet to have this stuff seen. And CreateSpace, if you're not familiar with it, is part of Amazon. And that's where all of my films have ended up. I used to have regular distributors, but most of them just fall apart, or they're crooks. I've had have a lawyer get on one of them who stole
Really?
property of mine.
That's awful.
There was another company that stole 2 movies of mine, and there's nothing I can do about it because they said, so sue us. And I don't have the money to pay for a lawyer and
Right.
pursue these people to the ends of the earth just to get it back. You know?
Yeah,
And
that
you
sucks.
just can't trust some people.
Right.
So CreateSpace is good because I don't have to put out money to get it out there anymore.
That's
Because
always good. You don't need to spend money.
CreateSpace does it all.
Yeah.
And you just have to supply them with the finished product. And it gets online, they sell it, you get a very small percentage, but it's better than nothing.
How much money do you make off these movies? It's an honest question.
Not really, very, very little. When I used to have a distributor, sometimes I would see a few $100s a year.
A year.
Now, if I see $100 a year, that's good.
Wow.
Yeah, because by the time it trickles down to me, a movie that might be selling for $15, I'll see $1 out of that.
Wow.
You know, that's how the royalties.
How many copies do you sell like a year? A lot?
Not that many.
No? Really?
Maybe 25 to 50.
That's it?
Yeah.
So you don't have like a big audience?
No, and I think I'd start worrying if I had a big audience.
Seriously?
Yeah, because when you try to please everybody, then you're playing to the lowest common denominator. I know that sounds really snotty, and I don't mean to be. But really, I mean, I don't do what's fashionably funny anymore, because comedy, I call it shockady now. It's kind of more like everything's gross, or
Yeah.
it's raunchy, or it's just cruel, and I'm old-fashioned.
Makes sense.
I grew up loving the Marx Brothers and Laurel and Hardy and the Three Stooges and Abbott and Costello. I love those
And
kind
that's where a
of
lot of your
comics.
slapstick humor comes
Yeah,
from.
yeah. So I do that. Now I'm against the grain. I'm against the mainstream,
Wow.
since everybody's doing the the raunchy, gross out humor,
True.
and I'm doing this stuff that's
That's-
kind of old-fashioned, but it's new
But
again.
it still works.
It's new again. Yeah.
All right, talk to me about monochromia.
Monochromia is the
Where'd
new
the
one.
idea
It
come
just
from?
you saw it.
Yeah, it's awesome. It's a
You
great
saw it
movie.
last week. It was. It came about because I found out that there was such a thing as monochromia, which is an affliction where people cannot see color. I didn't realize it. They only can see black and white because the cones in your eyes that perceive color there's something wrong with them.
Right.
And I just thought, well, what a good excuse to make a black and white movie is to think up a way to have the entire population of the Earth have monochromia. And so I came up with this idea of a chemical weapons experiment gone bad that infects the entire atmosphere of the Earth with this chemical that kills everybody's color senses, so that now the entire Earth can only see black and white. And a scientist discovers a way to return the color to people's eyes perception. And of course, the CEO of a very big chemical corporation wants to have it for themselves so that they can make all the money off of it. And then
Yeah.
there's other people that want it just for the good of mankind. And somebody gets killed, and it just keeps escalating. So
True. Now, where'd you get the actors for this movie?
most of my actors come from. Well, I've been doing theater since 1980, and I've been both a professional director and actor in the local area and out in different places. And I have my own theater company, the
Right.
the
Yeah, of
Medway
course.
Players in Medway. We've been around for quite a while. So I know a lot of actors from not only this area, but the Boston area. I have a guy that comes to do the movies from Connecticut, and he's actually a writer.
Wow.
Named Phil Hall, and he comes. Got another guy from New York, not New York City, but New York State, named Dwight Kemper. He's a novelist, but he's also an actor. He comes. I don't pay them, so I'm amazed that anybody comes and does this.
That's awesome.
Nobody gets paid. They're just doing this for fun.
Yeah, that sounds awesome.
Yeah.
Now it sounds like you guys are having a lot of fun making these movies, right?
Yeah, it used to be not as fun when it was film because film was money, and if you blew too many lines or if you broke up all the time, you know, $1, $2, $3, $4 was going through the camera. It was very expensive. Just a little 3-minute film cartridge. By the time you had it processed, was $20. So if you waste one of those, if you waste enough of those in a day, it adds up.
Yeah, that's true.
But now with digital, of course, it doesn't matter. So
What's your favorite part of the production process?
editing.
Seriously?
Yes.
How come?
Maybe because I like jigsaw puzzles. I don't know. I mean, I like the writing of it. Strangely enough, I hate the shooting of them.
How come?
Probably because there's just too many things to worry about.
Interesting.
Because you have to control the camera, the lights, the sound, the actors. You got to be paying attention to everything, and then you got to hope that everything comes out right.
Okay.
And once you have all the pieces, though, it's fun to put it together.
Yeah, that's awesome.
And to, you know, especially since in the old days I had to do linear editing, which is you had to edit each scene in order, order to put it together. You spliced it, physically spliced it. But with digital editing, you do non-linear editing, just bouncing all around and just put scenes together. Okay, I put this scene together. You can insert, take out. You get a lot more flexibility.
Now we actually got a scene from the movie. It's a little clip from the trailer of
the trailer from Monochrome.
From the trailer. It's I don't know if you want to further explain it. It's a scene where these two guys like talking to Rebecca about Robert choking, that his brother's Robert choke. You want to set up that scene?
Yeah, it's basically it's the same clip I gave you. It's a trailer of.
No, it's just like that one scene from the clip.
It's just that one scene from the clip. Okay. In the movie, there are two brothers, twin brothers, that one of them is a psychopath and one of them is a sociopath. I wanted to give equal time to. And the psychopathic brother is a moron, and the sociopathic brother is rich and smart and uses his psychopathic brother to do his ill deeds for him, so his hands don't get dirty. Sure. And is Lorna in the scene that you're showing?
Yes, yeah.
Lorna Nagara is his girlfriend, who is also unhinged, and I think the scene you're going to show is just where we're sitting talking in a diner.
Yep.
Rebecca's Diner in Upton.
Yes, Rebecca.
Right?
Yeah. All right, let's throw that clip from Monochrome. Let's check it out now.
My brother got all of my dad's inheritance. Now he's the owner of Choke Corporation.
Your brother is Robert Choke, the billionaire?
Yeah, that rat bastard gives me a penny allowance every month to do his odd jobs.
That's all right, baby. You got me for free.
Yeah, you're my kind of doll.
Yeah, nuts.
Monochrome, ladies and gentlemen. Mike, if our audience liked that and want to go buy this somewhere, where can they go buy it?
CreateSpace.com. If you Google my name, you should come up with a couple of different places to buy it. But you can get it on CreateSpace.com or Amazon.com. Not only that, but all the rest of them.
Everything. Evan Straw, Demo Crazy, Dr. Drek.
Dungeon and Dr. Drek. Yep.
Everything. Got everything. I'm going to leave this here for the rest of the show just for, I don't know why. I told you about the game. You ready for this?
What is this now? 5 questions?
5 questions. Are you ready
good.
for this?
Good. I have 5 answers.
Let's hope. Okay. It's time for 5 questions. Let's go.
Yeah. Probably.
Let's go.
Yeah. Not for questions. What do we have?
Question number 1. This is the big one. No one's gotten this yet in talk show. It's a geography question.
Oh no.
Spell Massachusetts backwards.
SATTUHCASSAM.
Can you say the beginning again? Say the beginning again.
Say the beginning again?
Yes, you say S-E?
S-T.
Yes.
Yeah.
Keep going.
S-T-T.
T.
Now you're confusing me. How about if I say it backwards?
That's correct. That's correct. Fantastic. If I drop this mug on the ground, will it break? If I push it off my desk,
If you push it far enough.
is that yes, it'll break?
Yes. Well, I'm going to say no because I think it's heavy and it'll land on the rug and bounce.
You think so?
So
Let's see what
now I'll
happens.
probably throw it across the studio.
Let's see what happens. Oh! The cheap mug, and the handle broke off.
Handle.
The handle.
Didn't have a handle on
That's
that
the one handle that
It couldn't handle it.
I couldn't handle it.
Ah.
I'm sorry, Michael. It's
Yeah.
not worth it. Sorry.
Poor mug didn't have a chance.
Make me laugh. Do whatever you have to do to make me laugh. I'm just gonna sit back here and make me laugh.
Oh, God.
Say, RJ, your show is good.
This isn't live.
Correct. You helped him on that one. That wasn't fair. Oh man. Right. You watch a lot of TV?
Not as much as I used to, but
All right. Let's see
sure.
if you know this question. Who plays the vice president in Veep? Who plays her? She's very famous.
Veep. I have no idea. Betty White. I
Who?
don't know. Betty White.
Julia Louis-Dreyfus.
Oh.
Did you hear me going?
Oh.
Seinfeld.
Oh.
I don't know. Whatever.
Thought you were doing your impression of a percolator. I don't know.
What?
A percolator. Oh, you're too young for that. Never mind.
All right. In the business today, Martin Scorsese is one of the biggest directors. Name 5 of his films in 30 seconds.
Mean Streets, King of Comedy, Taxi Driver. Oh, God.
Come on. 15 seconds.
Hugo.
Who?
Hugo.
Okay. Wait, what? Yeah, Hugo. Hugo. One more.
Oh, God, one more. Goodfellas.
Goodfellas. There we go. We got 5. Fantastic.
Yeah. Oh, the paper broke.
The paper broke. The floor.
Everything breaks on this floor, except the
I know.
chicken.
I know. I know.
Unfortunately.
Unfortunately. Tyler's gonna cook that chicken up later anyways. Michael, thank you so much for coming. It's an honor to meet you.
Thank you.
Honor to talk to you. Monochrome is on Create Space right now to buy. When we come back, we'll have the comedian, hopefully, if he's here. Stay tuned. Welcome back, everyone. Now, before we go any further, we're going to point this out again. Me and Tyler, see how sharp we look right now? Let's get that camera on Tyler. See how sharp we look? This is great, right? Look at us. Take a picture, it'll last longer. There you go. Jim's already got the camera. We want to send a very special thank you to Bonani's in downtown Milford for letting us use these suits for free. It was fantastic of them. They got a lot of good deals. Their suits look beautiful. Look at me. Look at Tyler. Guys! Take note, guys. If you want to look like us at prom, go to Barati's. Trust me. They'll take care of you. Right, Tyler?
Yep.
Look at him. Look at him. He has no clue what's going on. My next guest is a legendary comedian. He's played everywhere. Boston, New York, you name it. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Rick Beretta.
How is everybody? 3 people are good. How are you? So your body language is horrible for a comic. Your legs are crossed, arms are crossed. Make me laugh, you little jerk. How are you? You all set? The mute guy, great, okay. Oh yeah, you guys all set there? I started noticing every place you go, people check to see if you're all set. You know, sometimes you don't know. You have to check with the group. It's like, I don't know, we all set? Yep, we're all set. Sometimes you get one idiot will answer for the group without checking. Yep, we're all set. The rest of them look at him like, what a moron, I'm not all set. Who told him to answer for the table? Now I have to wait 20 minutes for her to come back. That's not from the time you're a child. You go out visiting with your parents, you go to somebody's house. Would he like a piece of candy? Oh no, he's all set. I'd be standing there thinking, man, I want that piece of candy. I'd be all set if I had some candy. Sometimes you think you're all set until they ask you, then you don't know. It's like, are you all set? I don't know. She's a professional. She must have noticed something. She knows I'm not all set. This is a test. You start scanning the table, trying to figure out what she's seen that you haven't. Let's go, a beer. Bring me a beer. Yeah, I know I have 7. I need 8 to be all set. Bring me one more. That's your main drive in life, is to be all set. That's all anybody wants. I mean, how many people have said, boy, if I just hit that lottery, I'd be all set. Found you're never all set. Just when you think you're all set, damn, you need something else. I know some of you are going to go home tonight. You're going to sit in that chair in front of the TV, and you're going to think, I am all set. Till you start looking for that remote control, then you're not all set again. And where is it? Up on the set. Why my wife puts a remote control on top of the TV is beyond me. It's to save me from walking to the TV. Get that thing, get back in your chair, now you go through 50 cable channels, you get the right station, now you're thinking, I'm all set. Well, if I had a little something to drink, I'd really be all set, but you don't want to get out of that chair. You're pretty much set with that. What do? Try and get someone else to go get you the drink? And you really don't tell them to go. You just kind of look at them and go, are you thirsty? No, I wasn't going to go. I figured you'd go, then we'll both be all set. I know some of you are going to get in bed tonight, your head's going to hit that pillow, and you're going to think, I am all set. After about 5 minutes, you're going to realize you forgot to go to the bathroom. How many of you laid there hoping it'll go away? Yeah, especially if it's a cold night. It's like, oh no, I just warmed this spot up. This is just a drill. I am all set. After about a half an hour, it's like, I got to get out of this bed. If you have a big enough bed, some people just roll over the other side, pee, and roll back. I can't believe you peed on your side of the bed. You know, sometimes you can't be all set till someone else is all set. Ever been on a bus trip? You could have 60 people on the bus all set. One moron's not on the bus, nobody's all set. Started thinking, you know, you see somebody, nice house, nice car, great job, you're thinking, that guy is all set. But I know there's something he needs. He is not all set. You know I found out it's all set? Dead people. When you're dead, you are finally all set. I know there's a few people here that are going to go home tonight, make love, you both lay back on that pillow, and one of you is going to think, I am not all set. And now the other one's going to go, I am. So how many people are all set now? You learn fast. You know, I never, ever, ever give anybody a straight answer. The first answer you get from me will never be correct. Had a girl come up to me one night and said, excuse me, have you got the time? I said, gee, I don't know. What do you have in mind? She said, hey, don't be a wise guy. I get ugly when I'm mad. I said, so what's ticking you off tonight? I like when people come up to me and they go, excuse me, you know what time it is? I'll go, yep. Ooh, you want to know too. I'm sorry. I thought it was a test. If you really want to mess with people, they can't even process this information. When people say to you what time it is, you just look them straight in the eye and go, I'm not from around here. Look at this blank look on their face like, did I just ask for directions? Thought I wanted to know what time it was. Got stopped the other night. Cop walks up to me, asks me the same question they always ask you. Comes right up, he goes, do you know why I stopped you? So, well, if you forgot already, you might as well let me go. He didn't think it was that funny. $100, Mr. Funny Man. I also embarrass people I know in public whenever I get the chance. I walked into CVS, my neighbor's at the counter buying some stuff, and she's there. She doesn't see me, so I give her a push from behind. She turns around and goes, you got that money you owe me? She's like, what? I said, the rent. You're 3 months due on the rent. You're buying this crap over here, lottery tickets and stuff. I need my rent. And I just walked away, left her at the counter. She's going, I really don't owe him any money. He's just a nut. Got my sister just after Christmas. I'm in CVS. I'm standing in the checkout line, and she's in another line, and she gives me a wave. So I just went right up to her in the store. I said, I don't want to see you anymore. Stop calling me. Don't write me. Don't email me. Don't go by my house. She's going, oh, no, don't do this to me right now. I said, you shouldn't even be in the store with me. There's a restraining order. And I walked out and left her standing in line. She came out of the store going, you moron. Everybody was staring at me the whole time I was in there. So where are the pet owners? There's pet owners? Pet owners around? Yeah. Where are the cat owners? Cat owners? Yeah, what do cat owners tell you about cats? Cats are clean. Yeah, but I know all you cat owners have a box of crap in your house. Yeah, your clean cat has a nasty box in the house. If your kid said, hey, Mom, I'm getting really tired of walking down the hall, what do you say? Keep a box in my closet. I promise I'll empty it every Saturday. No, you can take your box, your clothes, and your filthy butt out of here. But other than that, the cat is immaculate. Well, the box of crap and the hairballs. But other than that, well, the box of crap, the hairballs, and sometimes they spray. But other than that, cats are great. Go over the house for dinner, and there's the cat booking across the counter, and I'm thinking, I really don't think I'm hungry anymore. I just saw him come up out of the basement. I didn't hear any water running. You know what that cat does while you're out? He's stepping in the box. He's walking on the counters. He's fluffing the pillows on the couch. He's on the pillows on your bed. He's every place you kick him off all week. And then when you get home, he'll be laying in the middle of the floor going, oh, hi, you're home? Oh, yeah, just cleaning up, being my clean old self. I got the whole house all set for you. Why don't you go make yourself a nice sandwich on the counter? I've been all over that tonight. And maybe lay on the couch a while before turning in. Because I've never seen a cat jump out of a litter box and go, ooh, I've been standing in a box of crap. I got to clean up. Oh, no. They walk around a while and get the heavy stuff off first. I like cats. That's why I keep a nice big bowl of antifreeze by the back door. They love that stuff. Because you always get somebody who says, oh, I don't have a litter box. I have an outside cat. I said, well, what makes you think I want your cat in my kid's sandbox? Hey, Fluffy, as soon as you're done over there, come have a nice big drink over here. That'll be the last visit to the sandbox for you. And don't feel bad for cats. You know, I started studying them. I realized what cats are. If you're a criminal, when you die and you're reincarnated, you're a cat. Cats always look guilty. Ever turn up a side street and see a cat? The first thing you do, hoo, and they run off under a bush. You can walk into the house where the cat lives. As soon as you walk in that room, he looks, oh, and takes off out of the way. He looks like you just missed catching him doing something you'd give him a swift kick for. You know, what do cat owners do when a cat climbs a tree? They call the fire department. Hey, the cat climbed the tree. The cat can get back down. And if he doesn't, bones are going to make a nice wind chime. That's it for my time. You guys have been great.
That was fantastic. Thank you. Come on over. Come on over. We're going to chat for a little bit. That was fantastic. Thank you.
Thanks.
How many years have you been doing this?
30.
30. Wow. You're like
Too
pro.
long. And look at, I'm skyrocketing in Milford. 30 years, skyrocketing.
What was the best gig you've ever had?
Best gig? I probably working, opening for Lori Morgan. You don't even know who she is. See,
No, I don't.
So
I'm
it's
sorry.
a big one. You do.
Someone
You
knows
know,
who Lori is.
Country music star, yes. Yeah, that was about 2,500 people. That was a good crowd.
Wow. You must have had them laughing.
Yeah.
Wow, okay.
lot
What was
of
the
fun.
craziest thing that's ever happened to you one night at a gig?
Craziest? Some guy in the audience stood up and mooned me.
You're serious?
Stood up in a planter and mooned me.
What did you say?
Just said, thanks for showing your best side.
That's nice, that's nice. Ever meet anyone famous on the road?
I've worked with a lot of, well, Lori Morgan, I've done Temptations. I've worked with most of the comics you see that are big now.
Louis C.K.?
Louis C.K., worked with him many times.
Really? How is he?
He's a good guy.
Is he nice to hang out with?
Yeah. Anthony Clark.
Ah.
God, there's a ton of them. They've all gone on, and I'm here in Milford.
You come far. He's on the talk show without a sheet. Come on. This is a good get, isn't it?
It is. This
Yeah.
is good. This is a good set here. You have a good crowd. Thank God you have a big old...
Yeah.
Thank God for big families, huh?
They're only clapping because we're giving them candy. Don't let
They
them
get
fool
candy?
you. Don't let them fool you. They're getting candy.
So then they're all set, if they
Yeah.
have the candy.
Yeah, they got the candy. They're all set.
Right. You're all set.
All right, thank you so much for being on. You are
Thank you.
fantastic. Where are you playing next? You want to shout that out?
No, there's no next place.
There's no next place.
No, I don't have any.
Sheedy show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you so much for coming.
All
You're
right, thank
fantastic.
you.
We'll be right back with Antonio and Nate and some other guys when we were astronauts. Stay tuned. Welcome back to the show, everyone. Welcome back. We promised you we were astronauts tonight. Roll the clip. Roll the clip.
Roll the clip.
Where's the music? Do we not have the music? There it is.
Outside, walking, I'm driving in. Things seem different out here. Oh, I wore tires in the coupe. Used to count headlights on the way. Typical in the middle of the night you call. Say you got fire burning inside your wall. Funny how you catch me walking out that door. Looking back, don't you wish you lived a little bit more? A little bit more. Tonight, stay on, leave it up, leave it up, leave it up. You said I was the one, and it starts with a kiss. Touch your lips, touch your lips, touch your lips. You said you'd have my kiss. Typical in the middle of the night you call. See you got fire burning inside your wall. Funny how catch me walking out that door. Looking back, don't you wish you lived a little bit more? A little bit more.
Okay, that was it. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Antonio. There it is. Thank you. Come on. Antonio, how are you?
How you doing?
We got like 3 minutes. We got to make this quick. What's going on?
Not much. I wear my Canadian tuxedo for you tonight.
Fantastic. Denim on denim. I love it. Anything new with the band?
Right now, we are shopping around producers for our next album.
You got another album in the works?
Yep, we're working on
we
a
got,
new
we got
album.
his CD right here. We Were Astronauts. That debut album, Outside Boston. Everyone's going home with a copy of it. That's awesome.
Awesome.
Now, is this for? Can I keep this?
You can have that.
This is mine.
Well, maybe you should have that one.
This one?
Yeah.
Well, I wrote my name on this one.
Okay.
Tyler, you get a copy too, by the way.
You signed it. Awesome. Awesome.
Yeah, and plus, I was really wondering, could you sign a copy of this for me?
I can do that.
Seriously?
Sure. With a
Wow.
pencil. With a pencil?
No, I'm gonna give you a Sharpie. What? Oh, we'll do this after the show. We'll do this after the show. Where did you get the idea for the album? For some of the songs on it.
The songs. They're all pulled from real life experiences.
Really?
I'll leave names out of it.
Who does the songwriting in the group?
Mostly me, and then I'll bring it to the group, and then we'll all kind of put our own touch on it.
Now, we just saw the new video from Outside Boston.
Yeah, on top of the roof.
Yeah, on
deck.
top of the roof.
Yeah.
How'd you guys film that? Where'd the idea from that come from? Because you already have a video for that with all the drawings.
Right. That actually, a kid from Germany did that video. So you've seen that video?
The drawing one, the
Yeah.
kid from Germany?
Yep.
Wow, that's impressive.
And so the one on top of the roof deck, we just had a few friends that live in Boston, and we figured to go with the theme of the album title, we try to find a place in Boston to do it. So,
Wow.
yeah, just
That's an awesome video too. I love
like
it.
it?
That's an
Cool.
awesome one. You guys like that video?
Loved it.
Yeah.
it's fun to do the acoustic thing.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. Now, Antonio, if people want to buy your CD, where can we find it?
you guys can find that on iTunes. We have it at our website. You can buy it on there. You can come to our shows, and that's about it.
Awesome. Now, you guys playing at Tradesman this on Saturday,
Sunday.
right?
I think it's
yes.
Sunday.
Next Sunday.
Next Sunday, yes.
Next Sunday, the big Labor Day party. Who else is playing at that?
There's a few other bands. You're putting me on the spot here. I don't even know what bands are playing.
All right, that's not important. But
Sorry.
the big name, We Were Astronauts, is going to
Yes.
be there. It's going to be a fantastic night. The Tradesman's what time? 6 o'clock?
I don't know what time it starts. It starts in the afternoon.
You guys are on at
1
6,
o'clock.
though.
I don't know. You know that?
I found it on your website.
Oh, cool.
I don't know. It was on your website.
I don't even
so
know
it's
that.
6.
Thank you.
I don't know.
We would make you manager from now on, huh?
Make sure you guys check them out on next Sunday at
That's right.
the Tradesman for the big Labor Day show. That's it. We're out of time. Thank you so much for
thank you so
stopping
much.
by.
Thanks.
Sorry you guys couldn't play, but fantastic having you here.
You did a great job.
Want to thank Antonio. Want to thank Mike Ledgy. Want to thank the comedian Rick Beretta. Fantastic as always, ladies and gentlemen. Fantastic.
Look, Mom, I did it.
Varieties. Special thanks to Varieties. There is those on the screen right now scrolling. Don't forget them. Prom, wedding, you name it. I think it's game 2 for them.
This is too hard.